guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time, right? Yeah. So today, we will try and make some analysis using CDO, that's climate data operator. The last time we used Python to make some analysis using a data that was downloaded from Crew, which was precipitation. Yeah, just this data. Yeah, and then today we have temperature and then precipitation. Now we are going to do some analysis without not maybe using Python, but in this case we'll be using CDO. As I said, its full meaning is climate data operator. So first of all, in my last video I showed you guys how to download CDO on your Linux machine. Yeah, so sorry, you can right click on your touchpad or mouse pad and then select open in terminal, or you can just press Ctrl plus Alt T to open terminal, and then you find this location, the location that you have your data. So there are many areas that you can get your data. You can visit the Crew, or you can visit Era 5. There are many places, Persian and other stuff, to get all data you want to use for climate analysis. Yeah. So I have this data, two data. So if you want to see what's in this folder, let's first enter into this folder where the data are. So it's at desktop. So first of all, I write ls to see where I am. So I can see Anaconda public desktop. So I want to go to desktop. There's desktop. So I want to go here desktop. So cd desktop. Sorry. cd desktop. Then you press enter. So now you can see I'm in the folder desktop, right? Yeah. So now in this desktop you press ls. You type ls, then press enter. So you search where the folder you place the data in. So I place my tutorial, so I'll search for it. So now I can see met_359. I can see many folders. So where my data is here, tutorials. So just type cd tutorials. You can just type that, and then you can just type T and then press the tab button to load everything for you. Press enter. The last time I showed you what the CD does. Yeah. So if you want to enter into a folder, we use CD, and if you want to open a file, you can use gedit. Yeah. There are many ways to go about that. So I'm at tutorials, and then if I want to see what's in that folder, I can just press ls and press enter. Yes. So with that ls, now I can see some data. You can see Crew TS 06, that's temperature data. Let's press ls. Sorry. Yes, now I can see all the two data. I can see my temperature data sets, and then precipitation data set tutorials, a Python file, and then a TXT file. Now, if I want to know what the exact or what that file, the .nc files contain, so now what should I do? Using CDO, if you want to know the information about the file, you just type, first of all, if you've already installed CDO. If you haven't installed CDO, you can just press CDO install. Sorry. You can just press sudo apt install CDO if you want to install CDO. Or if you update to the latest version, you can also use this command. Yeah. So now I can see it said my CDO is already the newest version. That's 2.11. That's what we are currently using. So I have my CDO already installed and it's the latest. So let's proceed. If you haven't, you can just use this command to install CDO. Yeah. If you can also do it manually by visiting the CDO site online, and you get everything. Yeah. So now as I said, we want to view the information of those data sets that I showed you. So the .nc file, that's netcdf files. So I want to see the information about these files. So if I want to see I'll first type CDO. I'm coming. Okay. Let me type clear to clear everything. Yeah. So if you want to see everything that's involved, as I said, ls. Now these are the data that I have, and now to see the information about it, just type CDO info. So that's the information. Then you add the netcdf file's name. So I have two netcdf files. That's this and then this. So now let's first check this one. So you just type the whole name. You can copy everything and then come and paste it there. Yeah. Then you press enter. So as you see now, it's giving me information of all that the data contains. Now I can see some PRE, that's the precipitation. You can see STN, that's the station. If you want to see it, it will load everything. Now if you want to get a short information about the data, you just type CDO. You just type CDO synphon instead of info. The first one we use information, so that's the short information. The short information you just use synphon, and then the full data's name. Okay. Then you press enter. So it's just going to give you short information about the file. So this is the short information about the file. Now this is the longitude or the coordinates of the file. Now you can see the long and then lat of the file. So you just check whether maybe the place or there's a location you want to work is within. You can check it from here. So these are the coordinates. Let's say the coordinates of the area you want to work with. Now if you want to see the exact variables that your data contains, as I can see it here, so parameter, so meaning the data contains just two variables, that's PRE and STN, and then you can see F32, you can see I32, meaning it's an integer, and the F meaning they are real numbers. Now so these are just the years. You can see that it starts from 2011 to 2020, right? You can see that start from 2011 to 2020. So this is now you can see it start from first and then 2016, 2011 fifth, 16. Now you can see 2, 3. So you see we are just getting, instead of the days to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to let's say 31, because and it's not showing that because it's a monthly data. So monthly data, we know what's monthly data. So monthly data, it just get that everything that was recorded and then finding me. So that's why we are having something like 16. So the mean of those ones are like 16. So with precipitation, they've gathered everything. The monthly, they've gathered every precipitation that was recorded in that month, like the whole day, every day they've gathered it, making it one in this. So now we can go by what we were actually doing by using the info and see if the data was correctly structured. So CDO, sorry, we can also use the back key to get everything that we type. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this the first line or the first column is showing the dates. The second line, yeah, you see showing the dates, and then the second line is also showing the time. This line is showing the time. Yeah. So in this case is 0000 because we are not with we are not with month. If it was time, we have seen the exact time. Let's say if we are working with, let's say, daily maximum temperature, you would have seen something like 15 UTC for our domain, Ghana here. The maximum temperature is mostly recorded UTC, maybe, so you would have seen something like here. You've seen something here like 15,000, meaning it was recorded at 3 p.m. Yeah. So with the level of elevation, that data was picked. So you can see 0, and then the grid size. You can see the mist, that's the mist value, and then minimum. So these are the minimum data that was recorded. So mean does not 0, and then mean of all those values, and then maximum, not just maximum. So when you take a place, it just shows the minimum, maximum, and then mean of that, of those domains or those places. Now, as I said, so this one is STN station, that's 888, meaning like they are just constant values, so they aren't what, or they are not what we want. So let's say if you want to select a variable out of this, so we have precipitation, we have STN. Now we have PRE and we have STN. Let's say I want to select PRE. If I want to select just PRE, now what command should I use? Yes, you see with CDO it just deals with files. So whatever you do, it will just create another file there for you. Now I want to select PRE as I said. So what I'll do is type CDO server here. So if you type CDO server, what you are trying to tell the computer to do is to select variable. Now for you to select variable for you, for you to select variable for you, then just bring a comma. You can just leave it like that. So CDO server, then you type then you type the file's name. So what's your file name? So my file name was crew. That's the input file. So the original file name, just type the whole name. It was precipitation, right? Now I want to make the output, let's say my name, that's like Penkra underscore temperature. If after typing your output file, you have to add .nc so that it will store it in the CDF format. Yeah. So afterwards, then you press enter. Good. Now it says enter variable. So these are a variable, as I said, a PRE and then STN. So which variables do you want? Now you want PRE or you want STN? Then you type it there. So in our case, we will just want PRE, like precipitation, so that's used for analysis. So we just type PRE. Then you type enter. Okay, good. Now so it's done. It's used 25.52 seconds. Yeah, and the size of the file is 44 megabytes, as you all can see from here. Nice. Now you want to see whether the computer was able to do what we instructed it to do, so we can type CDO info. Now type the output file. That's where the data will be stored. So Penkra. This is my output file. So CDO info. Now we want to just see the information what the computer did, right? Good. Now we can just see, if you look at the parameter name or the variables, you can just see PRE, precipitation, meaning we selected just precipitation. That's why it's showing just PRE. Yeah. So we are done selecting our variables. So that's how to select your variables. If you have a data with too many variables and you want to select some, now that's how we go about it. Nice. So now let's say if you have two data sets. like the one I showed you. Let me do ls. If you do ls, now you can see this screw the temperature data. That's TMP. The TMP should use temperature data. And then we have the sprinkler, that's the output file, the one that we did whereby we selected the variables, that's PRE. Then we have this, and then we have precipitation data and enthusiast. Now I have two data sets. I want to merge them. So I have two data sets. I want to merge them, PRE and then TMP. Now what should I do? If you want to merge them, just type CDO merge. Now bring comma, or you can just go by it like that. So CDO merge, then you type crew 201. So this is my precipitation data. And then you bring the other data to this precipitation, you add the temperature data. So crew that one to, I'm coming, sorry. Okay, so 19. So this is my precipitation data. The first input file, second input file, then you bring your output file. If you want to merge two data sets, first of all, just type CDO merge as I've done, and then first input file of the data that you want to merge, and then the second input file of the data that you want to merge. So in this case, my first input file was with precipitation, and then the second input file was temperature. So I have this. Then the third file should be an output file. So I'll name it how I want this goes to storage. So maybe I'll make it an output file. So an output file dot nc. As I said, you have to always add nc so that it will store it in a CDF file. Afterwards, then you press enter. So as we all can see, CDO merge one duplicate entry of parameter name STN is crew. So it's still the process. Change double entry of variable name STN to STN2. So what it did was the precipitation data contains STN, and then the temperature data too contains STN. You can see this one. I'm talking about this line. So since they all contains STN and STN and it's merging, now it has to distinguish it so that it won't mix it up. Now since they are all having STN, and then it will be difficult for you to distinguish them, so the code itself changed the STN of one of the data to STN2. So we will be seeing STN and then STN2. Now if you merge the two data sets, make temperature and then precipitation. So let me first show you the information of the temperature data. CDO info crew. This is the temperature data. Afterwards, the one that you merge is also done. I want you to just see how the temperature data is before I show you the merge one that's just completed. So now let's just check this. So you see it also contains STN and then TMP. So that's temperature. You can see the maximum that some area recorded was 36, 38, like it's global data, something like that. Good non-values. So this is my temperature data. Slowly. Now you can see, as I said, the variables are just STN and then TMP. Still loading. Oh shit. So let me skip. It's just going to take a while. Okay, so while this is working, we can create another tab here. And then also see the information of the one that we merge. You want to see if it did what we said you should do, that you should merge it to data set so that it will be easy for someone to work with. Yeah. So we just type CDO and I name it an output. Output file.nc. So CDO, instead of reusing info, I like for us to use Symfony, since with the info it will be loading all the data sets and then it will take too much time. So let's just use Symfony. You have to also come to the info so that you give it a short information of the file that you merge. So CDO Symfony. Then you type the file name, the file that you want to, that's output file.nc, then you press enter. Good. Now check the variables. You see it has merged all those variables. That is also, we have precipitation and then station, then TMP and then STN underscore 2. So another one instance is supposed to be STN, but instead of the precipitation data already containing STN, so it just did it STN underscore 2 so that it will distinguish both of them, as I said already. So we're able to merge them and then just merge all this. So this is how we merge two data sets together. Sorry. Now if you want to, let's say if there was time and you want to select time, you will just use CDO cell time. Yeah. If there's time, just use maybe CDO cell time. Sorry. Then you select the time. Sorry. Okay. So let's say we did data sets, as I said. So let's say if you want to select some variable from that, let's say you want to remove STN and then you want to select PRE and then TMP, just use the solver to select some variable. Yeah. So if maybe you want to do, if it was, let's say, an early data and you want to do let's say find the daily sum or the daily mean, use CDO day sum or CDO day mean. So looking at this is a monthly data, right? So if let's say we want to let's say we want to find yearly sum, or we want to sum all year, we can just use CDO year sum. That's just type CDO year sum, then type that file name, then let's see year.nc. So you're just going to sum or add all the data according to years. So let's say when you take 2001, you see the sum of the data. When you take 2002, you see the sum of the data. So CDO inform the output file's name year.nc. You see the information here. So mean when you take, let's say 2011. Now when you take 2011, this is the total amount of data that was recorded in that station. So that's like 9,507.8. That's the total precipitation that was recorded. Yeah. So and note, if you want to also see the units of a file, just do CDO show unit. Then you type year.nc. Yeah. So it's saying that the data is in what? Millimeter per month. That's the unit that was recorded. So if you want to see the unit of every file, we just type CDO show unit. So I think we've taken more time, and we should end here for the week. And next week I'll take you guys through another 10, but you will still be using CDO, and I'll show you guys how to do some climatological analysis or meteorological analysis using CDO, that's the climate data operator. So maybe you'll be finding the monthly mean, as I said, daily sum, and how to do some analysis with it. Yeah. So add it. Then we will see how temperature and precipitation varies within a year or a month, and how to go about that. Yeah. So thank you all, and that's all for today. Bye.